welcome to this newest review of Transformers. Now this review isn't specifically about Transformers, but I will be showing you some, and so I feel justified in calling it a Transformers review. This review is more specifically about the AFA, or Action Figure Authority. Now they're an organization that you can send in your old vintage toys to, preferably still mint condition, still sealed in their cards and boxes, and have them graded, given a score. And when you do so, they are worth more because they have been graded by professionals. And so if anyone wants to buy your figures, they know that they're actually getting their money's worth. Anyhow, before I showed you this figure here. This is the classic Throttlebot Goldbug. I haven't sent this in yet just because I haven't had the money because I need to buy a damn car. But anyhow, there was that one, mint sealed on card. Here's another one. This is a Triggerbot Backstreet. I haven't cleaned this card up yet, but I will before I send it in. This will be a nice little addition to my collection once I get it graded. And then there was this. Now, some eBay store within the last month or so listed a whole bunch of mint on card, mint in box Transformers for a lot of money. You know, they made a bank. Anyhow, I was able to get my hands on this. This is mint condition, sealed in box, G1 Pretenders Bumblebee. This price tag here from Toys R Us says that it costs $9.99. I paid nearly $200 for this, so yeah, that's about a 2,000% increase in the original price. But it is sealed in the box. The tape is still sealed on both sides, and so when I send this in, I'll be able to get a fairly good grade for this, and if I ever want to sell it, I can get a good price for it too. Probably somewhere in the $500 to $600 range. Maybe even more, who knows. I had this figure as a kid. This was released as a Kmart exclusive. You could get it without the Pretender shell, just this figure itself. I had two of those. But anyway, that's not important. What is important is the AFA, and I'm going to tell you a bit more about it right now. Okay, anyhow, when I got home from work today, the UPS guy showed up and brought this box to my door. Bam! This box right here. Anyhow, inside this box is a figure that I sent into AFA to have graded, and now it's come back. Now this isn't a Transformers figure, but I'm going to tell you about my experiences with the AFA using this figure. Now you can see box is well taped up. You can open it up and see what the figure looks like, eh? Alright. They always make sure to pack stuff carefully because, hey, the stuff you send in is worth money. They don't want to have to pay for it to be replaced. Okay, anyhow, this is how the figures come back to me. All done up in bubble wrap. We're going to take out this bubble wrap and we're going to see what it looks like when I have finally gotten it back. Alright, so it's sealed in this clear plastic case, which is wrapped in this plastic baggie. Keep it nice and shiny and scratch free. And this is from the comic series Warrior Nun Aurelia. And this is the anime version of the figure. They try to make an anime of this comic book series, and it didn't exactly work out. They just couldn't get enough money. But anyhow, this is the special collector's edition of the small figure line that was released for that unmade anime. And so I felt it was worth the money to send this thing in to have it graded. Anyhow, they seal it in this clear plastic case to completely protect it from harm. There's a lip here and here and here to hold the card in place, and they give it a special score based on 3 criteria: on the card, the bubble, and the figure itself. And if you can see this, let me switch to close view mode here, move in here, see if we can get this, there we go, kind of, let me see, there we go, I got an 85 grade overall. The card is 85, the bubble is 85, and the figure is 90. Very, very nice. This is a 1997 Anarctic Press Warrior Nun anime version, Warrior Nun Aurelia, special edition. And they're supposed to leave a small hole somewhere in this case so that moisture doesn't build up inside. I think that, there's, in the picture on the website, there's like a small hole here, but actually there's just like a very fine edge right here where the back attaches to the bottom piece. But anyhow, the only way you can really get this case open is if you break it. And you're not supposed to break it open. Anyhow, so my dealings with the AFA have been, I would say, pleasant. The forms to fill out online are a little bit tedious if you don't know where to look for the figure's information. But with looking at the fine print on the figure, right there's some fine print, and looking at other stuff online, you can find out the figure's information. If it's Transformers, it's fairly obvious, what line it's from, what year it was made, what figure it is. But you just fill out the forms, and then you choose your processing method. Now they have a slower processing and a faster processing. If you want your figure to be processed quickly, you pay more money. Now, I took the second tier, which was the second slowest processing. I didn't want to wait about, 3 months to get my figure back, so I decided to go for the 1 month. Anyhow, I now have this back, and I'm enjoying this figure already. You pay for it to be cased up in these acrylic cases. I got the non-UV protectant case. You can get ones that protect against sunlight as well, but since this room is pretty well sealed from any outside light, I feel safe having it in this case here. And my Transformer figures, once I send those in to be graded, they are going to look very, very awesome, sealed up in these acrylic cases here on my shelf. Anyhow, this has been my review with dealing with the AFA, Action Figure Authority, and that's all I have for you this time. Signing off.